Morning work is still underway to remove all of the snow and ice that's been piling up around D.C. Crews have been dumping some of it in the parking lot here in Rock Creek Park. The city says they'll likely run out of space here today, but the old RFK Stadium site should have enough room to handle the rest. And that is where we find 7 News' John Gonzalez. So, John, D.C. leaders are trying to get things back to normal even as the snow and ice sticks around.
That's right, Adriana, and they have made a dent, if you will, and we have been granted access here this morning inside the RFK Stadium, the old RFK Stadium site, and boy, this is quite an operation going on even at this hour. City leaders say that this cleanup has reached a turning point, but they admit there's still a lot of work left to be done. More than a week after all of that snow and ice blanketed the D.C. region, piles of snow, what crews are now calling snowcrete, are still narrowing roadways and sidewalks. At a news conference Monday, Mayor Muriel Bowser called it an unprecedented snow event. Public schools are finally opening on time this morning for the first time since the storm came through, as trash collection resumes and crews continue hauling hundreds of truckloads of snow to these dumping sites. At the same time, the city is reminding residents and businesses they are now required to clear sidewalks or face possible fines, with enforcement focused near schools, libraries, and senior housing.
The goal is not to fine our residents or businesses, but make sure they know that they have to clear their sidewalks.
I would just remind everybody to take breaks while you're doing it, dress appropriately. You can still get dehydrated in this weather, so you should drink, and everybody should learn hands-on heart CPR in case something does happen.
Officials say warmer daytime temperatures could help, but of course the overnight cold may still slow progress. The city is urging residents to report missed trash pickup and hazardous conditions through the city's 311 system. I've lost my hat and gloves this morning, an indication that things aren't as frigid this morning. Maybe a good sign that some of this will finally start to melt. Reporting live, John Gonzalez, 7 News.
School districts are finally heading back to class today, except for Prince George's County, where schools are closed for a 7th day today. Several other school districts are opening on a 2-hour delay, including Fairfax, Arlington, Alexandria, Prince William, Loudoun, and Montgomery counties. You can see the full list on WJLA.com or scrolling there at the bottom of your screen.
Now in D.C., students are back on a regular schedule, finally, today. The last 3 school days, school was opening on a 2-hour delay. And
now we are hearing from families who have been fighting the snow and ice as they work to get their kids to school. 7 News' John Gonzalez joins us live this morning with what those parents are saying.
Yeah, it's interesting. Really a lot of emotions here in the district. A string of delayed starts, frustrated parents, some saying they should have canceled school altogether, others saying they should have started on time. The city should have planned better. And as you mentioned, schools finally starting on time this morning here in the district. And we've now moved here at the old RFK site. We've moved to a new parking lot. Just gives you an indication how much snow is being hauled and dumped in this area now. The delayed openings for DCPS gave crews more time to not only treat the roads and school properties, but also haul this snow away. The biggest concern for several days hasn't really been the driving. It has been walking. Students heading to class, navigating slick sidewalks, icy neighborhood streets, and snow-packed routes near the bus stops. Conditions, parents say, haven't changed much in some areas despite days of cleanup. Residential blocks and sidewalks remain a challenge, forcing families to adjust schedules or walk kids to school themselves.
You just got to think about the kids, the parents, and just our safety as well. It's not suitable for us to be walking with these kids this morning.
It's cold.
They knew the storm was coming, and a week later, we still have the snow here. It's dangerous. Kids can fall all over the place. They want us to come to schools. It doesn't feel like it was real thought out.
It's so much snow everywhere. I feel like they did not prepare for this, and this is absolutely crazy.
District leaders say crews are still working through the neighborhoods. And again, here at the old RFK site, you've got truckload after truckload coming in. But parents say the questions remain, when is it safe enough to fully return to normal with these extremely cold temperatures? Well, again, not as cold this morning, and school starting on time. That's the good news. Perhaps a change of tune here as we get things back to normal. Reporting live, John Gonzalez, 7 News.
Yeah, and to be clear, John, even with school starting on time, as we saw in the video there and we heard from the folks, it's still extremely treacherous. I mean, we saw people slipping and sliding just in that, few seconds of video you showed us.
Yeah, and it's not like we're choosing and picking what locations to really point out. I mean, those kind of sidewalk areas we're seeing throughout the city, even though the majority of these sidewalks do look a lot better more than a week after this storm came through. We're not trying to indicate that the crews aren't doing a great job out here, but it was just a tremendous challenge with all that ice on top of the snow, and you still have some trouble spots.
Yeah, hopefully those warmer temperatures will start cutting into that today. John Gonzalez, live in D.C. Thank you.